Hey, Corky here again. Sorry about the coughing, but coughing is a sacrament to senior citizens. Um, Back on part two of the rock bag of tricks, um, we talked about octaves, we talked about hammer-ons. Um, One thing that you're going to laugh at this, but playing behind your head is something that most all classic rock players did at some point, uh, with different levels of ability, but it was an effect in a concert. Uh, Now, I'm going to show you how to do that. I don't do it very well, but if you want to do it, what you do, the first thing you do when you play behind your head is you find a position that you're in. Let's say we're in D. Okay, I'm in D there. And I want to play behind my head. So the first thing you do, you take your strap and you bring it over your head and put it on this arm. You got to do that first. I suggest doing it early in the song before you decide to do this. And then find your position, your box that you're going to hold the guitar with. And then you're going to slip the guitar, your cord's got to be long enough, around the back of your head. And then you're going to pick it. That's how you do it, if you care. I'm 70 years old, I'm a little old to be doing that now, but there is a time and a place for it. We're talking about the rock bag of tricks. Uh, Playing behind your head. Here's a thing Dwayne Allman would do during what I call a dream passage or uh, something like that in a song, maybe the song Dreams. But like you take a glass slide, and most rock players play a little bit of slide, and you put it way up high. And you make whale sounds. Especially good if you got your delay on. So, whale sounds. Okay, with a glass slide way up high, just pick them. It's an effect to use during a dream sequence. All right, I'm going to talk about banjo riffs. Now, I call them banjo riffs because I think John Lennon was one of the ones that inspired this, and you know that his Rickenbacker was a short scale. He was able to get sounds on that electric guitar that you can't really get on a larger guitar like a Strat or a Les Paul. And in All My Lovin', he was playing chords really fast, like a banjo. It probably comes from skiffle music in England. But let's just say we're in the key of A, okay, Now going to a solo, I might want to use this effect, and it's a double stop, two strings, and go, and then I fall into this cry. Okay, so we're in A up here. Okay, and it's, see it? You do it anywhere on the neck. You can actually do it in the typical Clapton double stop. Okay, but anyway, you're doing a real quick, I guess you call it tremolo effect. So, and that's an effect that you can use. I call it a banjo riff. I'm not going to spend too much time on this one, but volume control. Dickie Betts and Bill Keggy are the ones that really were the best at this. And what you're doing is you put your little finger on the volume control and you turn it all the way down and then turn it up after you pick it. This sounds especially good when you've got your delay on, like give it a little more. And because you're close to my guitar, you're hearing more of the picking. In the auditorium where you're playing, they're not going to hear the sound off your guitar. The other thing I want to say is that some people do the same effect on the tone knob, so it doesn't work particularly well on a Strat. Works better on a Tele. But you can, when you use that effect with a tone knob, you're actually reproducing a wah-wah pedal. And so we have a lot of guys that would do that. Roy Buchanan, I've heard do it. Chicken picking. Again, this is a fast type of picking. There's a spot down here on the second fret on the G string. I've talked about chicken picking before in my other videos. And basically it's a bend, and then as you're coming, you're lowering the bend, you're doing fast up and down picking. And when you get it in a sweet spot like this, on a Fender, sounds really good. Chicken picking. Obviously, some of these techniques are done because I'm a hybrid picker. I pick with flat pick with these two fingers, and then I do other things with the other fingers. Okay, the Johnny Winter fast hammer-on. You got to go to your neck position for this, and it goes like this. And what it is, wherever you are, that's A right there. You do the 4. In this case, D, which is 2 notes, D note, and the 3rd, and then hammer on the 3rd of the A. But you do it fast. Now, Rick Derringer and Johnny Winter did this like lightning fast, like put it down here. And it was really sounded good, you know. So you listen to Johnny Winter and live, and you hear that used a lot. And it basically is this right here, if we're in E. And I think, Alice Cooper used it in School's Out. These are some of the tricks of that are in rock. They're a part of technique. Hammer-ons, pull-off, slides, bends, and tremolo, vibrato. So anyway, well, appreciate y'all watching. Click like and subscribe. I'm just going to do some Y'all have a good day.